need to talk?
Yes.
What do we need to talk about?
We need to talk about money, but I'm not doing this anymore. Let's talk about money. Yes. Do you save your money? Mula, Besha. Do you save your money?
I don't.
Why?
Why should I?
Why should you? Are you the kind of people who are used to call other people stingy? Because stingy people don't give their money easily. You only know of stingy people because you're a beggar. The moment you stop being a beggar, you never know of stingy people. You become one.
Are you stingy? You sound like stingy
Not
people.
a bad problem to have. It's my money.
Hey, it's your money, but I'm borrowing. So you give me if you have money.
What is she talking about? Like, I give you money.
See, I'll return when I get
my money.
Yes, your
so
money.
I give you, but then if I have to give you money for your information, it will have to come with an interest.
Are you a bank?
No,
Jesus.
you're not going. But then you're not going for free with it. No, you have to return with an interest.
Our friendship is over.
Really?
We can't be friends.
Whoa! But you need to save your money. Look, here is the reason. Like, you save your money every time. Probably you lose your laptop, you lose your phone, or you lose something small, or you either go to the market and find something that is being sold and you need to buy. Where do you turn to? Do you turn to your friend or do you go back to your savings?
Yo, I've seen some nice dress. You send me how I buy.
Hey, how old are you?
20. Several years.
There are some ages that we are, but then immediately you're a graduate from the university. Let us be real. You don't need to disturb people because of those small money. You're a grown-up and your life is your responsibility. There is no way around that. It's about you to survive in advance.
Hey, okay.
Yes.
Sasa, mi nitasave ama nitapati?
You need to save your money. Parting?
Yep.
Mlanawe hafi nawe, my friend.
But you only live once.
You only live once, while this life is short and unpredictable.
Exactly. See, that's exactly why you need to spend.
It's short and unpredictable because you never know. It's not all the time. People do say, yes, you will die. Lazima sisi sote tutakufa.
Si ndio hiyo sasa.
But you see, you also have to save your money. What if you're in a small mess up and you need money?
See, that's why we have friends.
Friends? Are you serious? Do you know of people we call friends?
A few.
I don't think so.
People who can bail you out.
No.
But I understand, like, borrowing every time is a bother, especially if you can find money to save. If you can find money to spend, you can definitely find money to save. And I understand it's hard to start saving because you always feel like by the time you're done paying your bills and taking care of things here and there, you've run out of cash. There's nothing left to save. So I guess the question is, how do you prioritize your saving?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I know that is a hard question, but you know, the thing is, saving is hard, but no one said it's impossible. It is very possible. And for me, I use a very simple methodology. When you get your money, either it's at the end of the month, whatever you get, what you do, you divide it in three: 50%, 30%, and 20%. You can also consider 10% of your giving. Wherever you give, I have no idea, but 10% is good for you to give if you have to.
Tithe.
You know, if you have to. I'm not saying of tithe. I have not. Sijataja mtu.
I'm starting a
Sijataja
church.
mtu. Sijataja kitu. And so, the reason why we need to have it in 50, 30, 20 is so that 50% it takes care of your rent, takes care of your communication, takes care of your transport and food. While 20% is what takes care either of your savings or your dressing and your shoes. You don't want to go like your shoes are torn and you're working and
Looking homeless.
saying? Exactly, looking homeless and you're working. What are you working for? You're working for yourself, number one, right? And so you need to make sure that you save either 20% for 30%. But then for you, there is no mercy. You have to save 30% because you gotta have work to do. You have work to do, and for that work to be done, you have to sacrifice as well.
Yeah.
Because probably you will come to find out that you have lost a lot, and you need to recover on that. You know,
Yeah.
so you make your life so much easy
By saving.
50, 20, 30.
30. So 50, you said 50, 20, 30?
Yes, we have 50, 30, 20 rule.
Okay. So, you know I'm not a saver,
Mm-hmm.
but I would like to, I keep saying I'll start saving.
Yes.
I never do. So, how do I bypass that challenge?
Mm-hmm.
The starting to save. Do I save with, how do I get to the point where now I'm comfortable starting to save? Is there something, a structure I can follow, or something I can look up to and say, okay, this has inspired me to start saving? Or like, what is the inspiration to start saving? Yes, I know we should save for those days that could be challenging and you need finances, but until that day comes, you don't feel the pinch. So before, I don't want to get to that day and then say, oh, I wish I should have, I wish I had saved.
Yeah.
How do I ensure that when I get to that point where I need the urgent money or emergency cash, I have it in my account? Yeah.
Nice. So I understand, by the way, privilege blinds. It is the nature of a privilege to blind, yeah? So as long as you're not sick, you never think of that.
Yeah.
As long as you will never need something in urgency, you will never know of that. But when you have your 50% that you're sure of, that you can budget for your rent, you can budget for your transport, communication, and food, and at the same time, on the 20-30, it depends on your needs at the current mood. Like, do you have shoes? Do you have your clothes? So you know either you're going to use the 20% on saving or 30% on your shoes or clothes, you know? And once you do that, because I know it's hard, but it's not impossible. It is very possible, you know? And once you start doing that, you don't spend fast and then you save your money. You first save, and then you spend your money. And once you begin that, it's going to be very hard for you not to start by saving. You feel the pinch now of not saving. Because the other thing is that once you begin and you start that, it always starts with an action, and then you do it again and again, day after day. It becomes a habit, and then after it becomes a habit continuously, you continue the habit, it becomes normal for you. Like, you can save your money, and then finally it becomes a way of life. Now that is what we call saving culture, baby.
All right. So,
Yep.
aside from the, I am saving for a rainy day in mind,
Yeah.
I could also save with the perspective of, I want to invest.
Yes.
I don't know, because, well, I could save because I don't want to be caught off guard when there's an emergency. But that being the only reason feels like, what if there's never an emergency?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's like a car insurance. You insure your car, but you never get into an accident. Well, it's good to save for that day when you might get into an accident. But, you know, it's not, it doesn't look like it's something that is motivating enough. Of course, for a car insurance, it's different.
Yeah,
But
sure.
for my personal savings, like, okay, so I've set aside, I can even decide I have a certain amount of money for emergency purposes. So everything else I earn from now henceforth, I can spend. So I need to a new motivation to save. Apart
You
from,
also need to save for your good days. I'm the kind of a person who wanna go to party only at night, and then at the end of the day you don't wanna take yourself for vacation.
I always want to go on a vacation.
Thank you. You need to save for that. You have to feel the pinch. You have to respect the process of saving.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you will take loans for vacations. My friend, you will pay.
That's unfortunate. So you're saying
My
that
friend, you will pay.
I can save for a purpose. I can decide
Yes.
I'm saving for a vacation. I need 50,000 or 70,000. So
Yes.
for the next 5 months, I'm saving for my vacation.
Yes.
Or for the next 1 year, I'm saving to buy a house
Yes.
or
Or
land
either
or a car or whatever.
Small businesses.
Or start a business. Okay.
Like,
Alright.
you know, as a business person, you never wait, like, you never always say, like, you want to do something and fully do it. You have to think of, if there is a need somewhere, then I'm here. Like, I can use my money to get the capital, and then at the end of the day invest and get more profits.
Alright.
Okay? Yep.
So I guess I can solemnly swear to start saving from the next pay I get. So help me God.
Yeah, for sure, guys. You can save your money. There is no any other conversation. There is no option. You need to save your money for your better days in future. Okay, and so you can use the simple ways that are around you. You can join a circle. You can save with a fixed account in the bank. You can go ahead and save with them surely. It doesn't matter. As long as you put yourself together, boy, girl, we gotta do this, okay? Save your money.
Yeah. Cheers to saving.
Cheers to saving. Whoa.
All right. Bye.
Whoa.